Yeah, good morning Mrs. Dwi Wulandari and good morning everyone. So here I'm going to present my final assignment and the title is Translating Exhibit Label in Diorama for International Tourists at Vredeburg Museum, Yogyakarta. So before I present my final assignment, let me introduce myself first. My name is Patricia Lintang. I'm a student of English Diploma, Universitas Diponegoro Semarang, batch 2018. And then, let's see for capture 1, there are introduction. So this part consists of 1.1, background of the study, 1.2 Scope of the study, 1.3 Aims and advantages, 1.4 Methods of collecting data, and the last one, 1.5 Organization of the report. Let's see for capture 1, introduction. There are 1.1 background of the study. This part consists of the importance of using English and the advantages of using English, and then the definition of translation. Translation has been used in tourism destination, especially in museum. In tourism industry, translation usually is used in video of the tourist attraction, exhibit label at museums, museums leaflet, and guidebooks. Thus, translation has an important role in tourism industry in order to ease international tourists in enjoying tourism objects. Due to the fact that many international tourists travel in Indonesia, especially in Yogyakarta. International tourists visit Yogyakarta because they want to explore many tourism destinations with culture along the lines of museum. So in background of the study, there are like these three of Vredeburg Museum. Based on the explanation above, the writer is going to translate the exhibit label in Diorama room for international tourists at Vredeburg Museum from Indonesian into English. The reason why the writer chose the translation because the writer wants to improve her skill to translate even a short or long text and requires accuracy and speed in time management, both the accuracy of word selection and the grammar used. The other reason is because there are several exhibit labels in Diorama which are not translated in English yet. The translation used to give brief and detailed information of the collection that can be read by the international tourists in order to enjoy Diorama at Vredeburg Museum and also increase the visit of international tourists to Vredeburg Museum. So let's see for 1.2 Scope of the study. English is an important aspect in the tourism industry in Indonesia, especially in tourism destinations that are visited by many international tourists. This study is going to focus on the important role of English in translating exhibit label in Diorama at Vredeburg Museum, Yogyakarta. International tourists at Vredeburg Museum can easily get detailed information related to the museum, especially in Diorama with English translation. Next, 1.3 Aims and advantages. There are two aims of the study which are follows: to describe the importance of translating English exhibit label for international tourists in Diorama room Vredeburg Museum, Yogyakarta. And then to explain the process of translating the exhibit label in Diorama Vredeburg Museum, Yogyakarta. And then There are two advantages of the study, which are follows: giving information about translating exhibit label in diorama room, and then providing the translation of exhibit label to Vredeburg Museum, Yogyakarta. 1.4 Methods of collecting data. There are three kinds of methods that writers use to create this final project. Those are observation, interview, and library research. So, 1.5 Organization of the report. This report consists for capture as follows: Capture 1 Introduction, Capture 2 Review of the literature, Capture 3 Result and discussion, and Capture 4 Conclusion. Let's see for Capture 2 Literature Review. This part consists of 2.1 Definition of translation, 2.1.1 Translation in tourism. Next, 2.2 Definition of exhibit label, 2.2.1 The importance of exhibit label, and then 2.3 Definition of international tourists. Next, for Capture 3 Discussion. 3.1 The profile of Vredeburg Museum. This part consists of information about Vredeburg Museum itself. And 3.1.1 The history of Vredeburg Museum. This part consists of the history of Vredeburg Museum itself. So, this is the organization structure of Vredeburg Museum, Yogyakarta. You can see it. So, let's see 3.1.3 The vision and mission of Vredeburg Museum. Vredeburg Museum Yogyakarta as a tourism destination has some visions and mission, that is: vision, Vredeburg Museum as a center for preserving historical values and the struggle towards the transformation of a characterized Indonesian society. And for the mission, the first one, the realization of the preservation of objects and historical values of the struggle of Indonesian nation. And the second one, realizing the role of the museum as a research center. And the last one, the realization of a fun educational service in the museum. So let's see 3.2 The advantages of translating exhibit label in diorama at Vredeburg Museum. To ease the international tourists when visiting Vredeburg Museum. And then 3.3 The problem of translating exhibit label in diorama at Vredeburg Museum is the use of language. So 3.3 The process and result of translating exhibit label in diorama at Vredeburg Museum. 3.3.1 Process of translating. The first one, preparation. The second one, analysis. The third one, transfer and initial draft. The fourth one, reworking initial draft. The fifth one, testing the translation. The sixth one, polishing. And the last one, preparing the manuscript for the public. So, 3.3.2 Results of translating. That is the writer's results of translating exhibit label in diorama at Vredeburg Museum from source language Indonesian into target language English. Okay, so there are the results of translating. So actually the result is more than 7, but I just put it on in my presentation just 7. Okay. Yeah, okay, this is the result. Next, the last capture 4, conclusion. There are 4.1 summary. Exhibit label has significant job in expanding the interest of the international tourists to visit Vredeburg Museum. Likewise, to facilitate the international tourists when go around in museum, particularly in Diorama room. And then, for recommendation, in this part, the author might want to give a recommendation to Vredeburg Museum based on result and discussion. The museum needs to make English translation exhibit label in Diorama to facilitate the international tourist when it shows up in Diorama room. Translating exhibit label in Diorama likewise can build the visitors' knowledge about the museum collection. Accordingly, it will give many advantages for the museum when translating exhibit label in Diorama for international tourists at Vredeburg Museum.